everyone and welcome back. This video is going to be coming in two parts to you. The first part will be a spoiler-free review and the second part will be full of spoilers. So if you don't want to be spoiled for this book slash movie, don't watch when I say it is the spoilery section. Just a fair warning there. So I, like many other humans in the last couple of weeks, saw the Me Before You trailer come out with the very beautiful Emilia Clarke and Sam Claflin and thought, oh, like, I need to read this before the movie comes out. It looks adorable and super romantic, whatever. So I bought it. I caved. I had watched the trailer about 200 times at that point, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna get into this. And I'm gonna describe this experience kind of like what Love, Rosie or like Where the Rainbow Ends by Cecilia Ahern, what that experience was like. Not what I expected at all, but like not in a bad way. The trailer just makes it seem super sugar sweet, and it deals with a lot more really difficult concepts and like philosophies. And I don't think that really comes across at all in the trailer. They're just trying to make it seem like really like fun and whimsical and romantic, whatever. But it's actually like it makes you think a lot about your life and the lives of people around you that you love. And if you haven't seen the trailer, go watch it because it's adorable. But it's about Louisa, who lives in this small town, and she needs to find a new job after where she's working, the bakery closes down. And so she goes through all of these horrible jobs that she finds at the job center that she doesn't love, and then she comes across one that is taking care of a quadriplegic man. And so she gets there, and he's a very wealthy man who had this very rich life before he was injured and became a quadriplegic. And then they sort of hate each other at the beginning, which is one of my favorite tropes of any type of romance novel, is when they hate each other at the beginning, and then they kind of grow to understand each other and learn what it means to live and to love. And it was a powerful read, but it definitely like takes a lot out of you when you're done. Like I tweeted, I had to wait 24 hours to process it before I could make this video because that like powerful. But if you're up to it and you know that going in that it's going to be one of those reads and you're in the mood for that, then I would definitely recommend it. It had its hilarious moments, don't get me wrong. It was so funny. I loved their banter. Since I said I did read Love, Rosie and then saw the movie, and that has Sam Claflin in it too. Cute movie. More serious book. I wonder if they're going to do the same type of thing with the movie and make it a little bit more sugary sweet and less of, how do I want to say it? It's definitely one that makes you think and really makes you think about your own life and how you're living your own life, which was awesome. I was pleasantly surprised. We are going to be on to the spoilery section, so if you haven't read it and you don't want to be spoiled, stop watching it now. Alright, we're in spoiler. People, I don't know if any of you were like me and kind of went into it not really knowing what you were getting into, but I like sat on the couch for like 30 minutes after I finished it and just kind of stared into space because I just needed like a minute to be like, whoa, and process everything, every emotion that I was feeling. I loved it. I really did. It was, I liked the parallel between Patrick and Will. I liked that one was super able-bodied and was an asshole, and one like didn't have a body that he could use but ended up being like the love of her life. I loved that parallel. That was awesome. I also really enjoyed the dynamic between Louisa and her sister Trina, and I thought it was very realistic. And I liked their development and arc alongside her arc with Will and sort of figuring out what she wants with her life. I thought that was really powerful as well. So my Nook has this great feature where I can highlight certain pages and it like pops up on its own, like certain lines that I can go back and read. At the beginning I highlighted a lot of things that I would hear in the trailers, and then it ended up being just lines I liked by the end. I think the defining line for me that I highlighted that really just like captured that hope and then hopelessness that Louisa felt throughout was when she's in the chat room talking to other quads and like their caregivers, and Grace 31 from Birmingham says, "If he has love, he will feel he can go on. Without it, I would have sunk many times over." And I feel like that was the moment where Louisa clicked and she was like, oh my gosh, I do love him, my love can save him, and she sort of goes out on this whole new adventure to save Will's life, and she figures out that sometimes love isn't enough, especially when it comes to the quality of life you want to lead. And you know, that's not always a theme that romance books want to tout, that love isn't enough sometimes, but I thought it was important and definitely made me think about if I was in that situation or if one of my family members was, what I would do. I wondered then too if they're going to make it a little bit different in the movie, if they're going to change the ending and pull a My Sister's Keeper. I hope they don't, because I think it's more powerful the way that the book ends. But we shall see when the movie comes out, and it destroys me when I watch it. So let me know down in the comments if you've read the book. If you want to get super spoilery, message me and I will totally talk about it with you. And don't forget that I do have a 1-year giveaway. So the link to that will be down below if you want to watch that video and enter the giveaway. But as always, thank you guys for stopping by my little book nook of the internet, and I will see you next time. Bye.